Hi! I see you're about to become smarter. This video will help you to improve your English language skills. So let's begin.
Constitute. Constitute. Constitute means be part of whole. For example, single parents constitute a great proportion of the poor. Single parents constitute a great proportion of the poor. Synonyms: amount to, add up to, account for. Contemplate. Contemplate. Contemplate means look thoughtfully at. For example, he sat on the carpet contemplating his image in the mirrors. He sat on the carpet contemplating his image in the mirrors. Synonyms: look at, view, regard. Convict. Convict. Convict means declare someone to be guilty of criminal offense by verdict of jury. For example, the thieves were convicted of the robbery. The thieves were convicted of the robbery. Synonyms: declare guilty, find guilty, pronounce guilty. Coordinate. Coordinate. Coordinate means bring elements into harmony. For example, he had responsibility for coordinating Chicago's transportation services. He had responsibility for coordinating Chicago's transportation services. Synonyms: harmonize, correlate, interrelate. Correlate. Correlate. Correlate means have mutual relationship or connection, in which one thing affects or depends on another. For example, the study found that success in the educational system correlates highly with class. The study found that success in the educational system correlates highly with class. Synonyms: correspond, agree, tally. Correspond. Correspond. Correspond means have close similarity. For example, the carved heads described in the poem correspond to those in the drawing. The carved heads described in the poem correspond to those in the drawing. Synonyms: commensurate, relative, proportional. Craft. Craft. Craft means make something with skill. For example, he crafted the chair lovingly. He crafted the chair lovingly. Crawl. Crawl. Crawl means move on hands and knees. For example, they crawled out from under the table. They crawled out from under the table. Synonyms: creep, go on all fours, move on hands and knees. Creep. Creep. Creep means move slowly and carefully. For example, he crept downstairs, hardly making any noise. He crept downstairs, hardly making any noise. Synonyms: crawl, move on all fours, move on hands and knees. Crush. Crush. Crush means deform or force inwards by compressing. For example, the front of his car was crushed in the collision. The front of his car was crushed in the collision. Synonyms: squash, squeeze, press. Cultivate. Cultivate. Cultivate means prepare land for crops. For example, the peasants who cultivated the land became its owners. The peasants who cultivated the land became its owners. Synonyms: till, plow, dig. DEEM. DEEM. DEEM means regard or consider in specified way. For example, the event was deemed a great success. The event was deemed a great success. Synonyms: regard as, consider, judge. DEFY. DEFY. DEFY means openly resist. For example, a woman who defies convention. A woman who defies convention. Synonyms: go against, flout, defy. Denounce. Denounce. Denounce means publicly declare to be wrong or evil. For example, the assembly denounced the use of violence. The assembly denounced the use of violence. Synonyms: condemn, criticize, attack. Depict. Depict. Depict means represent by drawing, painting, or other art form. For example, paintings depicting Old Testament scenes. Paintings depicting Old Testament scenes. Synonyms: portray, represent, picture. Deploy. Deploy. Deploy means move troops into position for military action. For example, forces were deployed at strategic locations. Forces were deployed at strategic locations. Synonyms: position, station, post. Deposit. Deposit. Deposit means put or set down in place. For example, he deposited a pile of schoolbooks on the kitchen table. He deposited a pile of schoolbooks on the kitchen table. Synonyms: put, put down, place. Deprive. Deprive. Deprive means prevent person or place from having or using something. For example, the city was deprived of its water supplies. The city was deprived of its water supplies. Synonyms: dispossess, strip, divest. Descend. Descend. Descend means move downwards. For example, the aircraft began to descend. The aircraft began to descend. Synonyms: go down, come down. Designate. Designate. Designate means appoint someone to specified office or post. For example, he was designated as Prime Minister. He was designated as Prime Minister. Synonyms: appoint, nominate, depute.
Great! Watch again, practice the sound, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.